Recognizing the potential benefits of a regional power pool, energy ministers from 11 Eastern African countries, founder EAC members plus new entries, Rwanda, Burundi, DRC, Egypt and other East African power pool members ratified the Intergovernmental Memorandum of Understanding on February 24, 2005 to establish the East African power pool. In today's high-level meeting, the ministers approved various proposals from the steering committee with special emphasis on initial development of the East African Power Pool headquarters in Kampala, Uganda.
As we establish ourselves, we are working with very limited resources, and therefore we have to work through the experts that we have in the national regulatory institutions to support the secretariat in each initial step, and therefore secondment of officers in the areas of technical regulation, legal regulation, accounting, communication, and the detailed ICT was resolved.
With Uganda generating 1,678 megawatts but only consuming 850, limited transmission lines, land compensation processes and vandalism highlight the energy market. The Minister of Energy highlights the necessity of electricity trading despite a few homes being connected to the power grid.
Bilateral arrangements where countries are trading already. Uganda is already trading with her neighbors. We are taking power to Rwanda, 40 megawatts. We are taking about 60 megawatts to Kenya. And South Sudan, we have just finished the PSA, the power sales agreement between South Sudan Energy Company and Uganda Electricity Transmission Company, whereby we shall be trading electricity. And I would like to make a clarification to those who have been wondering why we should take out power, yet we still have villages in Uganda which are still in darkness. And my answer to that is that power generation costs money. Any power that you have generated and you are not utilizing it will be like dimmed energy. You have to pay for it. So instead of waiting for the money and then we establish the distribution network to all our villages, we decided to sell power to get money to invest in the distribution network.
This is all about selling excess power to the people who don't have it, so that it becomes cheaper and it becomes more efficient. So it is very important to have interconnection between all these countries that form the East African power pool. The minister just told you of a line from Tanzania up to Libya. Currently, if I tell you the lines that are being developed, the one from Mutukula to Tanzania is under feasibility study by the World Bank. We have one from Oluyo to Juba that is being, the feasibility is being done by NELSAP, funded by African Development Bank. The interconnection from Tororo to Kenya is being upgraded.
Achieved the 2024 agreement for establishing the stock exchange market, where regional electricity infrastructure, an efficient cross-border power market, compliance with grid codes, and synchronized regional operations are vital. The Energy Ministry and UETCL have empowered the board to regulate the East African power pool, given the significant business implications involved.
If you want to sell power to Kenya, you have a power purchase or power sale agreement between yourselves. But that notwithstanding, we want to go a step further and pool power, like the way you would say it's a stock exchange, but for power. So the excess power will be put to this market. It will be in such a way that people sign agreements to be able to trade on the East African power pool. So there will be a market operator who is within the East African power pool structure. The way that structure is that it has the Council of Ministers at the top.
We will be commissioning a line that will connect to Libya. Already that is going through so many countries. So the network is there. But how is the trading going to be regulated? Okay, it is the how which we are handling now. Before you go live, are you sure? Do you have consensus? Because this is a market, this is a business. So it is the how that we are concluding, and the regulator comes in.
Ronana Habwe, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.